This is a thematic unit on the living ocean. The unit was developed for second grade students and meets the PA standards for education. This thematic unit was created by Stacy McNeely as part of a graduate project at Edinburgh University. The purpose of this 3-week unit is to teach second graders about the 4 main oceans and the living animals within them. During the first 7 days of the unit, the teacher will provide the students with mini lessons. The last 14 days of the unit, the students will work in stations to complete the unit activities. The 4 main objectives in this unit are to utilize computers and technology as an integral part of the learning process. This will be done through website research, word processing, and ocean software programs. The next objective is to develop an awareness of the ocean's environment, to explore and experiment with the ocean's environment, and to research and produce a story about a marine animal. For this thematic unit, I have chose 2 activities for each of the following 6 areas: music and art, language arts, math, science, social studies, and physical education. For the music activity in this unit, the students will sit in a circle on the floor and sing ocean songs and do ocean finger plays. For the art activity in this unit, the students will take shredded wheat, crumble it up, and glue it onto a cutout starfish. For the language arts section of this thematic unit, the students will listen to a story called Rainbow Fish by Pfister and answer several questions about the story. The students will choose a marine animal and write a story about that animal using Microsoft Word. They will also have the ability to research this marine animal through use of trade books selected by me in the classroom, as well as websites found on the internet. For the math activities in this unit, the students will look in a fish bowl and make a guesstimation of how many goldfish are in the bowl. The students will then use the goldfish crackers to make up word problems of their own and share them with their classmates to answer. For the science activities in this unit, the students will explore some of the shells found on the ocean floor. They will also be doing an experiment that involves placing 8 different objects in a pan of water to see if they will sink or float. The students will be asked to make a guess if each object will either sink or float before they put the experiment into play. The social studies activities for this unit will be discussing the names of the 4 oceans and locating them on a map. I will also talk to the students about the ocean food chain. They will then have the opportunity to view and interact with some websites I have found on the internet, appropriate to food chain knowledge. The final section of this unit will be physical education. The 2 activities for this unit will be playing a game of 4 corners in the classroom. Each of the corners will be labeled as one of the 4 oceans. The students will also play a game of Simon Says. The student who is Simon will have to choose a movement that is a characteristic of an ocean animal and incorporate that into the game of Simon Says. For the last part of my Living Ocean unit presentation, I would like to share a few of the trade books I found to use with this unit. These are just a few examples of the children's books on oceans and ocean animals. You can find many more by checking out websites such as Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com. as well as your school and public libraries.